All praise is due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 1168, family, of One Piece. We are on the 1168th piece of One Piece. And we got some lore, we got some foreshadowing, but like this is gonna take some deciphering to do, right? Like this is where we have to, two minds are better than one, right? Okay, anyhow, before we get into it, family, we're on the road to 200 YouTube subscribers, family. So if you're watching this and are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment that you did subscribe, and I will shout you out in another video. Thank you, family. The road to 200. Okay, so we start off this episode, right, wrapping up the Loki, Shamrock, and Gunko situation, right? And basically, it does not look good for Loki, but I mean, you know, of course, like, Loki's not done for the story. But Shamrock says, hey man, hey Gunko, he's not changing his mind. We're not getting anywhere. Let's change plans. So he kind of reels Gunko back in. And what he does, well, as they're leaving, really, Loki asks him about Shanks. And we learn from Shamrock, I had it spoiled. I spoiled myself because I had to look up Shamrock's name. And so I spoiled myself like yesterday before watching this episode. But Shamrock told us that he is the older twin brother of Shanks. And so Loki's interested now because he's like, well, wait, you've got one of the greatest pirates ever, and then you're a celestial dragon? He says, how is the same, this is literally what Loki said, how is the same identical face on two opposite and equal sides of the spectrum here, right? Now, this kind of upsets Shamrock because he views his brother as like making a mistake, as like you know, choosing the wrong path. And so, long story short, this upsets Shamrock. He can't exactly just leave without getting, you know, without retaliating against Loki somehow. So Gunko is able to reel him in so that he doesn't go too far. But what he does is he pulls out his sword. His sword is called Cerberus. It sounded funny in Japanese though, Kerberos. But it's Cerberus, right? And then obviously, like by the name, you see this thing manifest in a form, in a physical form, and it's a three-headed dog. Now, what was crazy though is he said scramble. Shamrock said scramble, and then the three heads of this Cerberus popped off. They all have a sword coming out of its mouth, and then all of them had spiked collars that started spinning, and then the heads like started flying like bees or something. And then they find their way into Loki. All three of them, you know, sink into Loki's torso, and he shouts out, you know, he's just screaming in excruciating pain. And we'll see what condition he's in. I mean, I'm assuming Luffy's gonna pull up and he's gonna be okay, and then we're gonna unchain him. And Shamrock, as he's leaving, tells Loki, he's like, hey man, if you happen to survive this, feel free to pull up on me. I'll handle that personally. But it looks really bad. But again, there's no way Loki's done. Okay, now so Gunko and Shamrock are flying away. The arrow fruit is so cool, man. I didn't like Gunko, you know, whooping on somebody who's chained up, but her arrow fruit is really cool. She forms a plane. They're flying away. Shamrock says we're going to target. I don't think to like physically harm, but he's gonna like make them as hostages, right? Use them as bargaining chips, it seems. He says we're gonna target the warrior children, right? Like the kids that were playing around that we saw in episode 2 ago. He said, we're gonna target them. And I'm still very interested in that pink-haired kid. Oh, it's Ripley's son, but she said it's a human father. So I'm so curious. Oh, bro, no. It just hit me, bro. That's Shanks' son. That's the only way pink hair makes sense. That's gotta be Shanks' son, bro, is Ripley's son. I don't know, that's just my guess. Anyhow, that's what Shamrock and Gunko are up to. Okay, now the other part of this episode, we get the lore, right? And so we have Frankie hanging out with Ripley, and she's showing him the drawing. I thought the drawing was the Harley. The drawing was depicting the Harley, right? So Ripley explains to Frankie, yeah, these were drawn by the children 800-900 years ago. And this, you know, which if the timeline lines up, that's about the time frame of the Void Century, right? So she's saying we're rarely preserving this because this is important information. Now, as Frankie's observing this, we have Robin and Chopper and Saul in the library, and she's reading the Harley. The Harley is the text that Saul has, and as she's reading it, Frankie's observing this painting, right? Or this pictograph. And so, family, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to rewind this like 2-3 times, and it still doesn't make complete sense. But by the third watch, I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting the gist of it, right? Because this is 3 chapters, right? The first chapter, I mean, there's extreme greed. There's just extreme greed, and humans took down the sun god, or the sun itself, right? Through greed. And then this plunged the world into darkness, right? And which was basically chapter 2. There was something about a sea serpent in chapter 2, I think, right? It started off with extreme greed, and it like plunged the world into darkness. Then there's like a storm dragon or something in chapter 2, and then Saul said chapter 3 is the current. Is like supposed to be foreshadowing, right? He says we're currently in chapter 3, so not all of this has played out yet. And so it basically is referencing, of course, I mean, it's been building up for seasons now at this point, ever since Luffy achieved Gear 5 against Kaido. And that's what I thought. That's what I thought was, when I saw the serpent that they were talking about, I was like, oh, is that a reference to Kaido? Or maybe like a predecessor version of Kaido, right? Like a history rhymes but doesn't repeat type situation. Anyway, but so basically it's foreshadowing that the sun god Nico will return because the moon people and the half moon people are praying for his return, and he's gonna liberate the world. He's going to usher in a new era of joy and fulfillment and equality, right? And this is the last thing I'm gonna leave you with, family. And tap into the comments. Like, if you have a better understanding, without spoiling, please, family, if you have a better understanding of like the lore and the tale, like, please clear it up for us. But my takeaway, family, because Saul, before they start reading the book, he starts doing the Nika dance. At the same time, Haruden and Stanson are doing the Nika dance, like we learned from Kuma, right? And there's this energy. I mean, it's just like an art style, but there's like this energy that starts when they start doing the Nika dance. And family, and then I had the realization, like I blurted out while watching this. I'm like, oh, like Luffy is a god at this point, right? And he kind of has been approaching that level, but now he has the strength with the lore and the worship around him. Like, Luffy is literally a god at this point. He just is. All praises due to the Most High, family. Peace and love.